2.
Didn't say one.
Recording in progress.
There it is. This is great. Hey, we should start out with the first POS story is why I thought it'd be okay to hit, hey, reset and update my laptop 15 minutes before we were going to do a fucking podcast. And then my laptop decided to take an hour to do it. And then the whole time, people started messaging me saying, hey, can I be on this show that you're on? And then I had to yell at people for saying, why do you have to steal my dreams? But now we're here with people. So take it, Bobby.
All right. We've got 2 great guests with us tonight, and we're going to have them work as a team coming out the gates. Emily, I need you to do the brass section. Andrew, I need you to do the rhythm section. Give us a little theme music here.
Brass section. That's a good brass.
That's all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the POS show with your host, as always. His birthday's probably while you're watching this. The lovely, the old Pat Oates. And filling in for the announcer tonight, because something about Sam or old age, I don't know. Frank's not here, so it's me, your co-host, Bobby Tamburo. Joining us, a first-time guest, instant favorite. We've got Emily, tell me I'm saying this right, Siero.
Yeah, you got
Hell yeah, nailed that. And you know him, you love him. Put your hands together for fucking Glessy, everybody.
Oh yeah, Timber, bro.
It's going to be a fun one, dog?
Dog.
Baby. Let's do it.
I'll be nicer on this one.
What? Don't do that.
Or if you're going to promote your show again.
No, I'm promoting my living room.
No, dude, there is literally another...
By the way, show went pretty fucking good, so it worked.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. There's no such thing as bad publicity, even if you make fun of the feature the whole time.
Emily, as you know, most comedy teams have flyers of shows, and he had a flyer up as his background for a show. But just like if any of our local Connecticut people were on pictures and no one else knew who they were, we would look and go, who's this fucking loser? And that's what I did the entire time he was trying to promote a show, and really tore into this one guy named like Danny Fucks or something. And I'm sure he's great.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad if you had spread the rage across the whole poster, but you kind of honed in on that poor Danny.
Sorry, Danny can hold it.
No, but there's a guy, Emily. There's a guy. He looked like an art. What's his name? Colin James. Remember that guy?
I do. I wish he'd come back. I thought he had potential.
Remember when he was fat and funny? Not when he got thin and unfunny. When he was fat and funny, that's what Danny Fucks looked like. So I was making fun of that.
All right. Somebody from Heavyweights. You ever see that movie with Ben Stiller? Such a good 90s throwback.
I've never seen it.
Watch it. That's one of Judd Apatow's first movies. Really good.
Dude, that's a good
one. Children's camping isn't hot to me.
No. It's a good movie to watch with your kids, though. Like, you and your kids will enjoy it, and everybody will laugh.
No, they won't. My kids like to make fun of fat people. It would just be a shame.
No, they'll watch it.
Trust me, it's before you couldn't make fun of fat people. So there's a lot of making fun of fat people mixed in.
We can't do that either now?
I mean, we're not allowed to do anything, dude.
Yeah, we had a guest. Bobby, you don't have to say who, but somebody turned us down because our politics weren't their style, which just means they think we're racist. It's just jokes.
Interesting.
You know,
it's weird.
Politics.
I've been on this show 4 times. I don't think you guys have ever been overtly political.
No, yeah, that was definitely code speak.
No, you guys those comedians?
You guys are political. And the alt-right.
Because I did that really good black voice once. Whatever, that was fun.
That might have been it.
Did you say vote for Biden while you were doing it?
We've never said that.
No.
And I did.
We don't take political stances. This is probably more politics than we've ever talked on the podcast.
By saying you're not political.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
That's just Bobby thinks he means politically incorrect, which whatever. It's a comment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so guys, Emily, you would have thought in the 40 minutes I would have been able to explain to you how our podcast works, but I didn't, and that's dawning on me now, so I'm just going to explain it. Basically what it is we read news stories. Normally Pat does it. His computer went full our Bud Dwyer, and now we're here. There's always the Pennsylvania guys who laugh at that one, isn't it, Andrew?
Hell yeah, we know what you're talking about.
But so now I'm going to have to...
The other ones don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we'll do that as the first story.
What's the zip code for PA? Do you guys have like
17 something?
17022.
No.
Depends on where you are. I'm 17201. We're in different zip codes.
Yeah, but
Bobby's all the way up beyond. Well, are you in New York right now?
I am right now. Yeah, can't you tell
She's
by
in
the
studio and the boots.
modern art studio I'm renting?
Can't you tell by this chateau that I'm just home?
I like that you brought up zip codes. There was a comic when I started. He's got to be dead now, and he was known as the zip code god. And he would go on to, and you would yell out a zip code, and then he'd have a joke about the town you were from.
Yeah,
and he knew all the zip codes.
That's
and then
wild.
someone yelled out, "There's phones now, Dick. Grow up." At a show I was at, and the guy got all sad. He goes, "No one cares about zip codes. You can just look shit up." And the guy, his whole life, memorized every zip code, and he was just grunt and like never got.
His whole bit's done. He's like,
and
career's over.
I'm glad you said that because that would be he should have ended the same way our Bud Dwyer did. And I can tie both those stories with a bow, which is our Bud Dwyer was a politician who committed a bunch of fraud, and they made him hold a press conference where he had to answer questions, and it was live on national television, right? And he had this great defense because he knew the only way to get around this questioning, and they hit him with the first one, and he just pulled a revolver out and live on television killed himself.
Oh.
Right off a manila envelope, everybody freaked out. I was like, no, it's okay, and then just ate it.
Not enough comedians realize is the best way to handle a heckler. Because, like, you're definitely going to win that battle.
This is so fucked up, but I picture somebody in the press just, like, holding out their microphone as they, like, pulled the trigger, just like, let's get this.
Even better if they hold it up after.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Do you have a comment just gurgling? Yeah. Oh, it was.
I would love to be the comic that followed him.
I got killed. I can't. I don't.
It's like you don't think I can get them to laugh at me.
Yeah, dude, you know it would be like you or me going in there like, nah, dude, I drove 5 hours. You're letting me get on that goddamn stage. Clean up that blood.
He's not taking his money. Can I have some of his? Like, I would ask for that.
Can I have the rest of his time?
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah. You got 3 minutes left. I'll have that.
I was just getting back and go, is that the light? Like, is that how they give you the light and shoot you?
Have you ever Googled, though, suicides at a comedy open mic? Like, it's definitely happened, has it?
I'll be honest.
Googling
it doesn't happen more.
I don't want to Google it. I'm not trying to look up dark shit. That's bad vibes. I got too many crystals.
I'm sure
here.
I don't know the suicide at it, but I'm sure it's caused it.
Yeah, maybe not like occurred at one. You know, that's kind of fucked.
Can I just
I've
say something real quick? Real quick. We had this guy on Morning today who didn't believe in God, and his whole thing was like atheism, and he was like, you can't show me a good example of like something science can't prove. And I pointed out Tim Tebow's throwing form. He basically threw it like it was a discus, but has one of the highest quarterback ratings of all time. Science can't explain that. And he went on some long answer. But I think there is proof of God tonight, because if Pat's computer was working, we all would right now be looking at suicides at open mics. He has no self-control when an idea is something like that. So I think there is proof that God exists and was like, nope, we're not going to do that to anybody else.
100%. Fuck that guy. God's real.
I don't know
what I'm doing.
Committing suicide?
Yep.
Driving to an open mic, though, to commit suicide.
Guys, I was his partner, so I got first crack at the suicide on a podcast jokes, but you guys can have the leftovers.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of shows about suicide, like saving money, but like for it. And then it's a lot about Chris Gethard having career suicide. That's really about it.
It's a great special.
And then there's a lot of comics that killed, like Brody Stevens. This is sadder than I thought it was. Richard Jenny. Yeah, well, but no, just some guy.
Chris Gethard's whole special career suicide is about like dealing with depression and things like that. And if you are going through a hard time and you feel like you can't reach out to anybody or anything like that, and nobody gets you,
get some Silk City hot sauce. That'll make you feel better. Preventing all suicide. That's what POS stands for. Use the promo code. Save 15%.
But I highly recommend that special. It's a good one. It'll get you through some dark times. Maybe even some dark times that like Badass Jew wouldn't be enough to get you through. Like sometimes that only Ghost Whisperer could get you through. And it's not like a lot of people think like it's really sappy. It's not, Nanette. Like it's funny. It's a great special. So if you're going through something like that, I highly recommend checking it out.
If you're about to kill yourself before you die,
where was this during quarantine when I was so depressed?
I'm sorry.
Where were you?
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
If you're a comic and you feel like you'll never get a chance, watch someone else's career be okay and then kill yourself. Why would I watch a special? I've been probably wanting a special my whole life. I'm ready to kill myself. Like, I'm going to watch this guy do what I could have done because I'm about to kill myself. Thanks, Bobby.
That doesn't work.
I'd watch people bomb. That's what I'd watch.
Use promo code POS at Silk City Hot Sauce to save 15%. That's POS.
Is that really like a
you
thing?
need rope to hang yourself. You can save 15% off rope and a stool. And the words of Norm Macdonald, go to the rickety stool store. Get yourself one of those.
It's promo code POS as in please, oh my God, step off the ledge.
Friend.
Yes,
that really
is a real
promo
thing.
Code though?
Yeah, it is POS.
Yes, if you go to Silk City Hot Sauce, it's the best hot sauce there is. They've got many kinds. If you use POS, you can save 50%. All their amazing things. I'll send you a free one just for doing it as well. The sauces are incredible. They don't care if you wanted to kill yourself. They want you to buy sauce, and then you'll never want to kill yourself. You want to live life having sauce. But if you've touched a kid, you cannot buy their sauce. That's the one rule. If you're a pedophile, no sauce for you.
And let's say
Red Hot, that's for pedophiles.
Let's say you've talked yourself into a corner with all your friends, right? You said, I'm going to do it this time, and they've heard it like 20 times, and they're like, if he doesn't do it this time, we're just going to write him off. And you feel like you're really just...
Those are bad friends.
Don't know what to do. Buy some Jonestown sauce, pour it on your burger at lunch, and everybody will get a good laugh, and you'll be back in with your friends, thanks to Silk City Hot Sauce, saving one life at a time.
Promo code POS.
If you back yourself into a corner by promising suicide too much and your friends are ready to disown you, dude, you should kill yourself. Your life is bad.
No, don't. Buy the Silk City Hot Sauce. G-Murder, tell us about a time when you felt like killing yourself.
You backed yourself into a corner.
Yo.
I'm going to do it this time. Every week, this guy's going to kill himself, and every Sunday, he shows the fuck back up like an asshole.
Listen, let's say you found a cat on the side of the highway that had been hit by a car, and you try to nurse it back to life, and you call your boyfriend when it dies, who told you don't save the cat in the first place, and you say, if you don't come see me tonight, I'm going to kill myself, and your boyfriend just worked at an overnight camp for 3 weeks straight, and he says, you've said this 1,000 times, you're not really going to do it. Buy the Jonestown, pour it on your burger, and get out of the situation.
That was oddly specific.
Really
that
specific.
Was so many storylines woven in. I was like, damn, this is a mini series.
So did she nurse it back, Bobby?
Yeah.
No, it got hit by a fucking car, all right? But let's say the guy was the bad guy for pointing out it got hit by a car and you weren't going to save it. You just brought this sadness unnecessarily into your life.
Let's say your girlfriend keeps saying she's going to nurse cats back to life. She's really backed herself into a corner. What do you... Sounds like she was a good person.
Not a good decision maker, but a good person.
Would you save a cat?
I don't like cats. I like dogs.
I don't like either.
I mean, I don't hate cats.
Yeah, same there. I don't hate them. I'm just
I'm way more team dog than team cat. Like, I'm allergic to cats, so like I'm just like.
Now Andrew's coming from a unique standpoint because he himself is handicapped. A lot of people call it mental retardation. Like the Nazis would have put him down back in the day.
Oh, for sure.
He's sympathetic to things that should be just euthanized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like that Saints Have Broken things. I don't know Catholicism, so it's... But that one... Yeah, St. Jude, I think, actually is. Isn't that... No, it's Lost Causes or Kids?
No, that's the Beatles. Hey, Jude. Anyway,
okay.
So I was telling you guys how this podcast works. Basically, what we do...
The Nazis didn't have words for mental retardation?
Who?
Like you said, the Nazis called it mental retardation, but they would have said German words, right?
Yeah, der Retarden.
Yes, there you go. What takes one to know one?
I wanted to be known I was quoting them. I would never use that type of language.
Of course. Bobby was
just
quoting Nazis who were bad. he meant to say
They are bad, yes.
cards on the table. Not a fan.
Tards on the table, what'd you say?
Yeah.
I'd go to that strip club. Tards on the table. There's up there, Dan.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Wait,
so
is this why that guy wouldn't come on our show?
yes, this right here is why.
Probably.
It's too political.
It's also
honestly.
why Emily's regretting being on the show. So Emily, I was telling you
no.
what we
That's
do.
why we're making a T-shirt. Tards on the table. That one's coming out.
God damn it. All right, so what we do is we tell stories, and I'll read the stories tonight because Pat's computer, like we pointed out, got nuked. And we decide who the POS is. We'll kick it around in a circle. I'll give some options.
And no, everyone that's going to comment, I don't watch porn on my computer. That's probably why it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're too healthy, when you've never been exposed to germs, your body has no immune system.
Yeah.
All right, so the first story we have here, Andrew, you might actually know this because it's kind of close to you, is Hershey Elementary School is facing heat for their local, their fourth grade class. It says Miss Smith's fourth grade class was putting on a play, and they're facing some heat because I guess the children voted. They got to vote on. It was Scooby Doo they elected to do, like a live action version of Scooby Doo. I don't know if you guys know this. Scooby Doo's been relaunched lately. They've got recaptured the youth, and
Well, they're fourth graders too, so obviously
yeah, exactly. It's the demographic.
you're doing Scooby.
And nobody had an issue with that, but the issue arose with young Billy, who is a boy who suffers from Down syndrome, who they made play Scooby Doo.
Mm-hmm. I kind of saw where you were going with that.
And apparently the reason why they chose him is it was the only lines he could really handle without screwing up the whole flow of the play, because it's really just a lot of repeating and doing things for Scooby snacks. And like the school board's facing like a lot of heat from parents who are like, this was insensitive and uncalled for. But at the same time, like, they went out of their way to include this guy, and that's one of the 5 main lead roles. Like, when I was in 4th grade, we did a play, and I didn't get to play a lead role, and let's be honest, I was top 3 in the class at acting.
Easy.
I would say of any of the kids still doing it, I'm the only one in the entertainment industry.
Be honest. What is this story?
So who is the piece of shit? Is it the teacher who allowed this to happen? Is it the school board for backing down when facing the heat instead of being like, no, you guys wanted inclusivity, this is inclusivity? Or is it the parents who are like upset about this? We'll go to you first, Pat, so everybody gets an idea of how this works. Who's the piece of shit in the story?
What is this? Is this really a story?
Yeah, this was written by
Billy in the fourth. What school is this?
This is the third story you sent me.
Hershey Elementary.
I did not send you elementary retards. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? What is it? Okay, fine. Who's the piece of shit in the story? It's the understudy who couldn't act well enough to beat this kid to be Scooby Doo. Like, if the kid who's got Down syndrome gets Scooby, that means there's another kid who auditioned for it, a regular kid, probably just a foreign kid who didn't speak well either, and he couldn't even get the lines rut-row. Fuck him. He should be out there, and the Down syndrome kid should be playing a tree or the van. Like, he should be the mystery machine. That's what I would do. I would just paint the kid with words on him and let him go vroom vroom. That's how it would work out better. Okay.
Shit's would it make it any different when I tell you they made the kid with cerebral palsy play the monster because he just kind of grown and walked that way naturally? End quote.
No, you're the piece of shit for saying cerebral. It's terrible.
All right. I don't know if those who live in glass houses should throw stones about how people read things.
Yes, you are retarded. Oh, I'm just doing this because you shit on me how I read all the time. So I'm just happy to do this. And you didn't read that. You made this up. That's not written.
Andrew, you've heard this story. You're local.
The fourth grade is not written down anywhere.
Hey, Money, you saw this on CBS News, right?
Sure did, B-Dog.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Who do you think's the piece of shit?
Oh, it's easy. It's the parents, man. First of all, nobody wants to be the actual fucking mystery gang. You want to be Scooby or you want to be the monster. They give that kid the fucking star role and he's going to nail it. And then they're like, well, that's not fair. He's fucking happy as shit. You know he loves it. Why would you not want to be Scooby? I'd want to be Scooby. Granted, I'm there, but like they're pieces of shit.
You wouldn't want to be Fred?
No, I want to be that fucking dick with an ascot.
Yeah, with the scarf.
I want to wear an ascot.
Fucking lame.
Not to
Your
be
ass
this
is
guy.
gonna get fucking reamed wearing that ascot.
I'm getting laid at a play. That's how it goes.
Not to be this
Yeah,
guy.
by Shaggy.
Yeah, I'll get shagged. That's fine.
Pat, you would
I'm
need
in the
a
4th
toupee
grade.
to
I'm
be Fred
retarded. It
as
doesn't
well.
matter.
Not to be this guy, AG 2017, but if you were typecast, you would absolutely be Fred. Like, you are the guy who looks like Fred, 100%.
You me?
Yeah.
Hey, money.
Yeah, you got Fred looks.
100%.
Guess I heard
You got the Fred jaw. 100%.
the gym's working as
You
well.
got Fred jaw.
100%.
I can see it. It's a little.
We're going to do like the Christopher Nolan gritty reboot where we're like shooting the monsters and stuff. You could be like, I've got a dark past, Velma. I don't know. Try it.
Pop him in the head like, oh, it turns out it was the shopkeeper the whole time. I guess he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for my meddling 45. That works. You're right. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Chills.
dude. You're a director, right?
That works.
I'm an actor and a producer.
Actor and producer. Okay, well, we're going to use your movie knowledge on this next thing, which is Frank is not here.
Well, you didn't let Emily answer yet.
Yeah, Emily didn't get the
my
pick
bad. I
what
skipped
kind of
Emily.
Oh yeah,
place
I
she
was gonna
likes.
go the same with A-Money, the parents, like the kids. The kids is
We're just calling him A-Money now?
100%.
Call me whatever you want, P baby.
Jeez, P-Baby's the worst.
That's awful.
Come on,
So then
Patty.
double entendre.
Cat with like a baby
That's my
bottle
next
pop, like P baby with like a
P-Baby,
baby
like
bottle
me.
pop.
I'm in.
But yeah, the parents, like the kids shining, they're obviously uncomfortable with it. They're like putting that spin of it. Like, can't we just let it be an innocent play? Like, as long as like the kid is not being made fun of during rehearsals, as long as the kids aren't like making inappropriate jokes about the kid being like a dog, and like as long as there's none of that shit, that's okay, you know. But yeah,
Absolutely.
And I mean, they're in 4th grade, so there's absolutely all of that shit. But
yeah,
your
but
point
those
still
fuckers better be
stands.
held accountable. Like if they get caught, they better get caught. Sorry, I used to be a theater teacher, so I get passionate about it. Nobody
There we
gets
go.
me.
You and I.
Oh, so would you have
Couple of
booked a
thespians.
retarded person for Scooby-Doo?
Huh? Would I
you
have
have
cast?
casted a
No, I
retarded
wouldn't
kid
have
for
fucking
Scooby-Doo?
done Scooby Doo. I wouldn't have done that play.
Would you have cast him for a Hamlet?
Jeez, I don't know. I mean, yeah, if he could do it. If anybody could learn the lines, I'll cast him.
He's not going to learn Hamlet. He can't make
I
a
wouldn't-
ham sandwich. He's not going to learn Hamlet.
Somebody
this
on
is-
the spectrum, though, could be Hamlet. Maybe not with Down syndrome.
Recall that guy Pat was talking about who knew like all the zip codes. Clearly, that was just the power of autism. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Every zip code? Rain Man, that's who. That didn't work. All right.
Oh, it was good.
Okay,
Rain Man,
sorry, I
Rain
got
Man, that's
distracted
who.
with Pat's background.
You back on your computer now?
That was our new favorite
Yes.
segment called
Nice.
Leaving the Guests Together, where we leave the guests together and just let
I
them
know. I
talk
was
for a
like,
while.
"Ah."
Thanks for playing along.
I
So, like,
felt awful about what I said. Oh, I was like, oh my God, that was awful, Emily.
no, you're
I feel
killing
like
it.
a POS.
Like I said, instant favorite. So one thing I was telling before I so rudely cut off your turn, Emily, is the other guy on this show, the announcer, is like an 80-year-old who pulled a bunch of pranks. And
Oh, she knows Frank
I've
Morgallo.
I've met Frank.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
He doesn't buy me dinner like Pat, but I know Frank. I know Frank.
He doesn't buy me dinner anymore either. Don't worry.
All right.
he's dead on the inside now. But we're trying to bring him back with a prank. And Andrew, we're going to use your movie knowledge, and we actually need an inside woman, Emily, and I think you might be perfect for this.
All right.
So the prank is this. We hire a bunch of young women, and we tell them it's for a slasher film, right? And we're like, all right, we hire them on. We tell them what it is. They're like, oh, cool with dying. And in the movie, I apologize if you're sensitive, but there is like brutal kidnapping, sexual, everything. And then we bring in a method actor. and we go, okay, here's the deal, ladies. This is the bad guy. He's a method actor, so just stay away from him off screen, okay? Now, Andrew, we had a guy last week who, if I'm being honest with you, was way too good at this role, okay? Like, I couldn't tell as the show went on when he was slipping back into the rapist character and out of it. Like, that's how good he was at it. So I'm a little worried about using him. Can you just kind of act how you would act if you were going to be this guy pretending to be a method actor who was a real danger to these women? And Emily, what your job is going to do is to convince concerned Pat, who's going to be playing the role of these young women, that no, he should stay on the film. It's worth the exposure.
Yeah, play the young women again.
Yeah, dude, you nailed it so hard last week. We're doing it again. And ready, Andrew? Do you need a second to get into character?
God damn it. This is...
So I'm the producer. Who am I again?
No, you're an actress, but you're a plant.
Oh.
But you're a
I'm a
plant
plant.
because
What
like
am I doing again?
you're
I'm
gonna
telling
freak
Pat.
out.
I had to like piss him off. What did I have to do?
So the first thing is Andrew's gonna hit on you, Pat. And now, Andrew,
Okay.
you're not like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type villain. You're like Joe from You type villain. You know what I'm talking about? You're suave, and you see what I'm saying? Like, your whole thing's like convincing, like, don't listen to them. They're all crazy. They don't know about me. I'm just a good actor.
Trust me.
And then,
Sure.
and then when you freak out Pat, he's gonna run to Emily and be like, I think we should all quit. And Emily, your job's to be like, no, like okay.
Okay.
And we're ready to roll in
He's like-
3, 2, 1, action.
Trisha, I've noticed you. I gotta say, there's something about you. I can't stop thinking about you. And I know that we're doing this, but what I want to do is you. Don't tell any of the other girls, because you know how they are. They get suspicious, but you just with your black hair and your face, I need it. I want it. And here's the thing, Patty. I'm gonna get it.
I know I'm supposed to be scared, but I just want to fuck you. That was hot. So
I get it,
sorry.
right? It's that
It's
rasp
over.
little-
Thank you, Mr. Mr. Weinstein. Is it Weinstein?
Be whatever you want it to be.
Oh wait, you said don't tell anybody. Hold on 1 second. Hey Emily, this guy's trying to fuck me.
Oh my God, relax. It's totally fine. Don't
That's
go
what
anywhere.
he said, but when he gave me pills.
Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Stay on set. This is gonna be great for your career.
You were supposed to help me.
Supposed to make you stay.
I don't want to fuck that guy. He's no Bobby Tamburo. I want the star. I don't want this breathy guy who does cheesy lines. Oh, first of all, when you paused and said black, I thought you thought I was someone else. I was like, you're black.
Somebody does that.
Like, yeah. I'm sorry. I know I should have been a lady in that, but that was too creepy.
And
did it. You be the lady.
you were a little too
I'll be the
smooth.
tramp.
We're gonna run that back. I need you to be a little creepier this time.
Yeah.
All right,
Or
one more
also,
time.
by the way, if you want a woman to listen to you, maybe let her talk a little. You went too hard to the hole. To my personal hole. You went too
Pat
hard.
needs to lean in a little more.
My modus operandi, you know what I'm saying? Just
You know what?
hard to the
You know
hole.
what? This is kind of sexist of me, so I apologize. We're gonna
I
switch
don't
it
know
up.
why Emily's not playing the
Emily?
woman who wants to fuck the young boy actor. I like that.
Emily, you're gonna play the bad guy
Yeah.
girl, and Andrew, you're
Bad
gonna
guy.
play the young guy, and she's gonna try to convince you to go off in the woods somewhere. And Pat, when Andrew
And
gets
I'm
scared,
the
he's gonna come to
lumberjack
you.
in the woods.
No, when he gets scared, he comes to you and you convince him to stay on set. It's good for his career.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Wait, what's Andrew's character's name?
you get to make
Whatever
it up.
you want to be, baby.
Make it up.
P baby, that's his name.
That's your name, P-Tips.
P tits.
Peaches.
It's Glessy in the fleshy. All right, everybody, action in 3, 2, 1.
So, Jason, where are you taking your 15-minute break?
Oh, I don't know. Just somewhere to act and think about it.
Well, we could go back behind these trees over here.
I would. Well,
Just for a quick, just for a quick little reset. Reset, rub down, reset.
notice you
Oh.
snuck rub down in there. What are
Oh, What do you mean? What? Relax. Get into character. Okay. Get in.
In?
We have 14 minutes now, so yep. Make your choice, or you might not be on set. I don't know. You might get locked in your trailer. I don't know.
And
hey, Pat, it's me, Jason. Listen.
Scene.
Pretty sure that gal.
I gotta save him.
Pretty sure she wants to fuck me. So, I'm gonna go in the woods. This is why it doesn't work with guys and girls.
I was gonna say, what are you, gay? Get in the woods. You had me at rub down.
If an old lady's like, "You want a career, kid?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah, yes.
I was gonna say, Pat's not here to help you. He's waiting behind the woods, dressed like you.
I invited Pat. I hope that's cool.
We've got 12 minutes. Let's do this.
No,
it's 11 more minutes than I need.
Now we're both Scooby Doo.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've made a lot of jokes here tonight. This is Robert Tamburo. You're familiar with the character Bobby. Just want to say, sexual harassment in the workplace by people of power is no joking matter. Now, we've made jokes about it tonight, but just know we don't support it if it's a male. Clearly, the consensus from the Pat Oates show was yeah. If it's the other way around, it's kind of fair game, play ball. Back to the show.
Well supported.
Great job, guys. I appreciate your doing it. We're gonna ship that off to our producers and see if they're willing to move forward with production.
Send it to Netflix.
Ooh, I think Netflix. We were also hoping True TV. They like prank shows.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's do our second story. What do you say, Pat?
You want to still read them? I'm fine with that.
Let me read one more, or two more. I'll read two more, and then you can read the last two. Bring it home.
So am I going to actually read the real ones and you're going to read yours?
Well, I'm going to read the gorilla one.
Okay. By the way, just so you know, this is what I was trying to put on my computer, the video of what we're going to do. And then I was like, oh, it's slow, so let me restart. And then, so you'll see. You guys missed out on a great video. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, damn it.
Gorillas shock onlookers with oral sex show at Bronx Zoo in hilarious video.
It's a great video.
This story is written by Ben Cost.
Fantastic.
And it's important
Ben Cost, who we read every week, who's the worst writer in the history of journalism.
So you both know that going in. We both hate Ben Cost.
Who does Ben Cost write for?
New York Post. Most of our stories all come from New York Post.
Fucking course. Yep.
And guys,
we go Post all day. But there's some good ones. Emily's fantastic. Emily Conti, she's great. But Cost sucks.
Are you guys familiar with the phrase ipso facto?
Oh, sure.
It means the thing speaks for itself. And this is the first line of Ben Cost's article. Turns out humans aren't the only ones who get down and dirty for sexual pleasure.
You didn't even do a pun this time.
A pair of frisky gorillas at the Bronx Zoo proved that when one was filmed performing oral sex on its partner in front of aghast zoogoers. A clip of the not safe for work scene is currently blowing up on social media. But animal experts report that it's completely normal.
They were 69ing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was shocked.
At times.
And had no idea that was a natural act, said the amateur videographer, who has opted to remain anonymous. He told the Post of the steamy spectacle, which he captured while visiting the iconic New York City Zoo with his family. I was in the gorilla exhibit with my 4-year-old daughter and niece, he said. My wife had to stay out of the exhibit with my sleeping son, so I wanted to capture a lot of video. Then, this magic happened. The resulting footage shows the giving simian servicing his partner while they're splayed out on the ground as onlookers guffaw and turn their children away. Reps for the Bronx Zoo, who were previously unaware of the video, had no comment when reached by the Post for comment.
Yeah, because it's the fucking Post.
I just want to say, if a man uses the word guffaw to describe the reaction to seeing sex, he's the type of guy who uses the phrase icky. We're going to go with this. Who are the pieces of shit? Is it the guy who filmed it? Is it the gorilla? Actually, Pat, you present the options because you found this story.
I will present the options if you can go over and disable. Let me share because I got the video.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Who are the pieces of shit in this story? Are gorillas. What are we doing? You had not evolved to the point where oral is there. Gorillas don't have that kind of relationship. They don't need to do that with each other. They know what they do. It's just fucking. The fact that they're doing this makes me feel like they're even evolving more than we are. Is it people at the zoo for watching? Listen, that's a lovely moment. Two people share. You don't want. Listen, fucking. That's fine. They can watch them fuck all day. We all watch dogs fuck. Whatever you do when you walk by. But oral sex. No, that's something between two orangutan or gorilla or whatever you want to be. Is it the fluffer at the zoo? You know there's one. Somebody got them primed up. Someone showed them that. I don't care what was in the story. The gorillas watched. They learned sign language, from people. Some white woman was doing something weird with somebody else, and she showed gorillas how to do this. Or is it someone else? Who's the piece of shits in the story? Emily, you go first.
Ooh, I mean, I want to add on the piece of shit is the author, Ben.
Yeah, it's always been Cost.
I mean, it's always been. I mean, goddamn that he had to write a big art. This should have just stayed a viral video. This could be a funny article on BuzzFeed for a paragraph. It doesn't need to go on about how ridiculous it is. But I think Ben gets excited by the thought that gorillas be doing it like that. So that's why he said gawking or whatever.
Yeah, I do feel like Ben got caught looking at this video, probably doing something inappropriate, and had to be like, no, it's for work. I'm writing an article.
Yeah.
The only thing this article needed to say was, check out this video.
Hey, y'all, have you seen this?
It's not getting bigger here, but go ahead.
Oh, it's getting bigger.
But yeah, it's got a screen freeze thing now. There we go. So there they are. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a 69. He's just going down. I mean,
yeah, he's just.
That's Brit. I'm not everyone knows that watches this. I hate feet, but if someone clamped their feet onto my back while holding my head, I'm marrying that woman.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And I don't know why it's just black people next. I didn't mean that. That's not my video. I didn't do that. That's someone else. Not my video.
God damn it!
It just got racist. I didn't do that.
That's YouTube's fault. The algorithm is racist.
It's the person who recorded it and then had to go upload it. You know what? I mean, that's insane. Have you ever been to somewhere it should be recorded, but they do I went to a baptism, a niece and nephew, and everyone was holding cameras over it. But I'm why aren't you watching the baptism? You're not even watching. You're just recording. If I'm there watching gorilla on gorilla mouth oral action, the phone's down. I'm in. I've got popcorn. I'm taking notes because they got wild animals to feel relaxed. And sometimes you have to realize that when you're not feeling all crazy and stressed, you need to. I know Bobby doesn't do that, but Bobby, monkeys are better than you. You see how happy that monkey was to have its face buried in that shit?
You're attacking this gentleman, but you have to think about all the details through. He took his daughter, who's young enough to ask questions, into the exhibit with his wife.
Talk to her, don't record.
Hang on, with his wife staying outside with their young son. So he had to record that video to show his wife, so when the girl was like, Mommy, what's going on? He could show her, because he's not answering that question.
Well, he's probably see, hon, this is why I don't do this, because it causes trouble.
No, you don't do it because it's 3 inches from a fucking butthole, Pat. It's not natural.
It's not the butthole, though. No one eats the butthole. You stay away. Even that animal didn't go digging deep for chocolate. It stayed where it's supposed to be. First of all, Harambe got that action, it wouldn't have killed anyone.
A dog's mouth is cleaner than a human vagina, Pat.
What test did you do?
South Park.
That's
what
science, man.
What are you going to, Bobby?
Bobby doesn't eat pussy. He thinks him and Batman.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say the only thing
and apparently
you can do in
Superman
that
now, so join the team.
Superman's bisexual. He does it all now. It's
the only option there is to record it. Are you fucking kidding me? You're watching a gorilla get his dick sucked. Yeah, you're going to get that on video. That's a moment you want for the rest of your life. No, you record it. The pieces of shit in this story is anybody who actually audibly guffawed.
I would have left the room, to be honest with you.
No, look,
seriously, I can joke all I want. The second that happened, I'd be like, what the fuck? And I would have walked out.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why I'd be at the zoo. I have a TV now. I don't know why anyone goes to the zoo. You can Google animals.
I know Animal Planet and shit. Ew.
Yeah, you don't need to go watch live gorilla.
David Attenborough.
It's majesty in action. Here's the thing. You and me, P-Baby, we ain't nothing but mammals.
Even the gorilla knows the zoo is so boring that they had to suck dick to get people to go.
Make that the thing, you know? It's like, look, you show up at 4:13, they're gonna blow each other.
Oh, look, the one turtle gave the other one roofies. Like, I'm not watching this. This is weird. Well, I have watched that video of turtles fucking, but they make the fun noises though. Yes. Thanks, G Turtle. You did a great job with that.
Got your P-totes.
So, Bobby, who's the piece of shit?
The piece of shit is the gorillas. And here's why.
Both of them?
Bobby
Yes.
Bones. Come
Listen,
on.
just because I don't do something in the bedroom doesn't mean I don't respect other people doing it. But I feel like it should be private, right? Like, some people like doing that in the bedroom. I like asking a woman what her emotional needs are and making sure she feels supported and fulfilled. You get it, Emily. Everybody has their own thing. You know?
And then she says,
But-
if you go down on me and shut up and stop being gay, I'll let you know afterwards.
But I do it in private, and the gorillas should also respect that sense of privacy. That's why we're always going to be better than you, gorillas. That's why movies like Planet of the Apes are fucking wrong, because you do shit like that in public, and it's like, boom, I can take out 2 with 1 shot.
That's why movies like Planet of the Apes are wrong. It's not historically accurate.
That's a nonfiction movie.
Yeah. And so are monkeys sucking dick. I'm pretty sure that was just made up. That's CGI.
They rubbed the peanut butter on there. They knew what they were doing.
They're just dressed up.
Animals
Those are
love
costumes.
peanut butter.
I love that one more. It's just 2 zookeepers
If
and
it was,
costumes.
oh god, that'd be
Got
amazing.
these at Halloween, Spirit Halloween store.
No,
They're
Dave, we're
just
gonna do this
furries.
just for fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
I
would-
know. That's a thing. That's
Yeah.
weird.
What would you rather watch? Gorillas complete sex or 2 furries because they're people having
Actual
sex?
gorillas, because that's more
Oh.
natural.
Yeah,
What are
I'd
the
much rather watch
genders?
2
You know what I
gorillas than
mean?
like
I'd rather just be like, this is nature, instead of like 2 weirdos like who were sexually frustrated.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they don't-
What are the
Think
genders
of how
of the
awkward and
furries?
off-putting you have to be to begin with to like wrap yourself in like a sexy fox costume.
Yeah.
Bobby had a great question. Bobby,
What are the
they're
genders?
both female. They're both female.
Oh, give me the furries.
You wanna see some scissor furry?
I mean,
Buddy?
I'm not saying it's going to work 100%, but it'll move if you know what I'm saying, G-Murder.
Oh, it'll always tickle Tim Tams.
GL
All right, now
Shiny.
it's 2 males, Bobby.
Then obviously the gorillas. And I'm gonna make a TikTok out of it and go viral.
The problem is, though, Bobby, you're
Follow
not
me
thinking
at Bobby
2
Tamburo
gay
on
men
TikTok.
dressed as furries. It might not be the sex you want, but the passion, the showmanship, the wardrobe will be so amazing you won't watch the sex.
The costumes.
It'll be incredible. The music, there'll be music.
Tree.
My brother once showed me a rap video where a gangster, it was like gangster rappers, right? And in the video, somebody shot up heroin. And I thought about that video for 6 weeks straight. Can you imagine how long it would take me to get the 2 male furries out of my mind, Pat?
I always want to tell everyone that it wasn't me, it was Bobby who compared black people video to monkeys having sex. Not Pat.
That's
That was
not what
Bobby.
I did. It was a
It was
white guy
Bobby
who
saying,
shot the heroin in the video.
That video, it reminds me of when black men did heroin.
No, it was the male furry comparison.
Because that's how they pay for it, by sucking dick at a zoo.
You could get me some slight homophobia, not racism on this one.
Oh, I didn't say it was racism. I just said that's how you see the world. You don't. To you don't.
It's a
see
gross
it that way.
misappropriation of me and my lawyer Glessner, aka I call him GL. Take all your money.
Not your fault. When you sit in
sue
the
you.
compound chair, you got to think like the compound.
Let's not disclose locations.
I'm just monkeying around. Anyway, I did it. Gorillas in the Fist. That should be the name of the movie.
Oh my
That
god.
should be the name of the movie. Gorillas in the Fist. I did it.
All right.
King Schlong.
I was gonna say King Dong is what I was
Yeah,
gonna
King
say.
Dong, King Schlong. They all work.
Pat, what should we do next? Another story or a game?
We should watch more monkeys fuck. I think it's all we should do.
Nope, we should not do that.
No.
You do a game.
A game?
Don't. Oh, you know what? As much as I'd hate it, do the thing I hate the most because I'd like to get a female's perspective on this.
Okay, what are we doing?
He has a thing. I
don't know
hate
if we've done this with Glessy before.
I think we have. We definitely have. But I like that. I want to see if he has a different thought on it now.
I feel like I know what you're gonna do, and it's
Yep.
D. Hang 10. Have either of you guys seen the movie Gattaca?
No one has.
Oh no, I haven't seen the movie Gattaca.
Do you know this game?
This isn't the game I thought you were gonna play.
Okay.
No, it's not that game. No, we're not doing. 15 or 19 has been retired for a while.
Okay. Did someone do so bad that you had to retire?
we
The
just
awesome
went for the
Frank-
picture. It's at one
Frank
point the
went
picture
5
came
for
through.
5 and knew all of their names and addresses,
Yeah.
so we had to retire the
Oh.
bit.
Did you know there were zip codes?
With Frank literally knew famous teenage TikTok women.
To the point where we had to have a little discussion about should we put that episode out.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
But he's harmless. He's probably gay, so it's all good. So this game is a little different. The movie Gattaca is about it's really a movie about human spirit, if I'm being honest with you. Because one kid's born naturally, like a man and a woman have sex and have a baby, and he has some natural, not conditions, but ailments. And then they have another son, because at the time, everything's done through genetic engineering, and he's perfect. And the whole movie's about the normal son wants to be an astronaut and get into space, and at the last second, the security guard catches him because the DNA says he's wrong. He's not supposed to go into space, and the security guard lets him through, and he's like, I knew you were lying all along because you hold your penis with your right hand, but you're supposed to be left-handed. It's this whole thing. It's a great movie, but the question lies, okay, if you get to the point in science where you can design every detail of your child down to a T, and it comes down to it, you're having a son, you have to design his genitalia. How big are you making it? We'll start with you, G. Lessie, because maybe you'll give your son a little Maury.
I did play this game.
I thought you did.
You did.
And as you may remember, we'll catch Emily up quickly. You got to keep in mind, Emily, you may not be as familiar with this dynamic, although you seem like a smart woman, you probably are. The bigger the dick, the more of an asshole the person's going to be. Because he's not going to have to work for anything. The smaller the dick. Remember, Hitler had a micro penis. So, that's the spectrum. You could have Pete Davidson on one end, Hitler on the other. And if you think about it, it's kind of a circle. But anyway, we'll leave it to you guys.
Horseshoe theory.
Andrew, what did you give us before as your answer? Are you sticking with it, changing it?
Shit, what did I think I said slightly below average because I wanted him to be successful.
Yes. I actually remember you and I were the only time I just want to agree with me on this. First of all, because it's weird for me because I actually have a son, so I hate this game, and I don't think any father should ever know about their kid's penis ever. And I think it's weird that you would know about the kid's penis and then root for it.
Just by the way, such a bullshit double standard because I'm sure your son has unintentionally seen your penis as a kid, and he's always like, "God damn, that was the biggest."
First of all, how dare you just think it was unintentional? Anyway. Assuming asshole.
Come here, son. Give me a
I don't
hug.
think my son's seen my penis, to be honest with you. I don't think so.
What's he gonna see
My
when you're
penis is on
5? It's like,
YouTube. That's all he watches. So
well,
it's,
that's fair.
So I don't know.
So what are you changing? Are you sticking with it? Are you doubling down?
I mean,
what if I told you could add 40 to his IQ for every inch you took away?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you took
Where are
every
we
inch
starting?
away.
I was gonna say, where's the baseline? Let's just say
You've
he
never
starts
done
with
this.
like a 6-inch rod and he's got a standard IQ. Is that what we're talking about?
No, we'll give him an 8 inches no. 6, yeah, we'll go 6 in standard. Yeah, 6 in standard.
Are we doing girth here? Because you always say 8 inches, but if it's a pencil, who gives a fuck? It's got to have some girth.
We'll discuss girth once we decide length, and it'll
I don't
be
wanna
like
discuss girth.
specific abilities. Like the girthier it is, at a certain point, he's going to be able to count how many cards there are when they hit the floor. You know what I mean? Exactly how many jelly beans are in the jar.
We've never done this part. You've never actually you've never had to
We've
do a
never asked a
weird
guest
bargain.
how big he wants to make his kid's dick twice, Pat. Okay? I got to mix it up.
You've
Keep the
asked
show
me every
fresh.
fucking week.
All right?
You've asked me every week for 2 months.
Yeah, because it's hilarious because you get all awkward about it and don't realize that your kid has
ever
your
change your
Y
answer,
chromosome. It's the exact same as yours.
I don't want to know.
Just look
My
in the
kid's dick
mirror
doesn't
and
matter.
it's yours.
It should, but I always said if it didn't have a kid, here's what I always say. If I didn't have a kid and I had to design one, I think I would make sure if I would also design the whole kid. So the kid would have a huge dick, but he'd be ugly as shit and have an awesome personality. Because therefore, a woman who falls in love with an ugly person who has a huge dick gets a surprise because they don't think that's going to happen.
Yep.
They
And
get
they're
to know the
"Dang."
person. They fall in love and they go, surprise, I'm going to ruin your asshole because I've got this. And just bringing out the hammer. And that's a nice way because I know ugly people with big dicks. And when you get to know them, it's great. When you're attracted with a big dick, fuck that. You don't care about the world. And you're a nerd with a little dick. People be nice to you, but they just want you to fix their computer. And I need one of them to come over to help me. So I don't think that. But my son, I don't care about his dick because my son, I don't want my dad to know my dick. I don't know about fucking. If he has a kid one day, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know how you got it. That's what I want to know.
So, yeah, basically what he's trying to say with all that, Drew, is 6 inches normal IQ. Go from there.
So the bigger you go, okay.
Why do you care?
I don't know. See, that's the thing.
It's weird for me too if I'm the mom to care. Like, I don't want to be.
You're going to build your daughter's huge pussy. No,
I know. Be like, her clit's going to be the size of a foot long hot dog.
It rolls up like a taquito.
The Volkswagen in her pants. Yeah, no, see, and that's the weird thing too, because it's like normally the reason
Either way is weird.
Well, yeah, like if you're subconsciously rooting for your child to have a big penis, it's usually because it's genetic.
I want my son to have big dick energy. He doesn't have to have a big dick, but I want him to have big dick energy and being confident. So
that will come with a big dick, though.
Huh?
That's true.
Now, see,
by default.
I think a female perspective should be you make the dick big, but then you have to parent poorly. The more loving you are with the big dick, that kid will be a monster.
Super entitled. Yeah.
So I think like it's small dick, lots of love, big dick, no love.
Yeah.
So how much do you want to love your kid?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess not that much. I don't want to make him soft.
I was going to say, I love that.
I'll be a little neglectful. Like, cool.
And make sure he just wears sweatpants a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the love he never got from his mom. It's fine. It'll work itself out.
He's
And
13. He's just popping weird boners. Your friends are over.
I don't know. Sounds toxic.
See? It's a weird game. And I'll never watch the movie Gattaca now because it's all about dicks.
There's no winners in this game.
Or wieners.
No wieners.
Oh, there's wieners for sure.
Okay, let's do our next story.
Okay.
So, Greek bodybuilder, Oedipus, Ulysses, Achilles, Andrones, started a weight loss program, and he's facing a lot of heat. Because
is it like Silk City hot sauce heat?
No, it's the legal kind of heat. Because, all right, what it was called was Greek God Body, and it said train like an ancient Greek soldier. And it was like a diet, supplement, and workout plan. And the workout plan was basically just like a ripoff of this 300 workout, where you have to try to do like 300 reps of each exercise. But where the real legal action came in is in the secret smoothies that people were asked to drink 6 times a day. When analyzed by labs at the CDC and the FDA, it turns out that the smoothie was 98% bull semen.
Why leave out the 2%?
The 2% was artificial flavoring.
Weird.
So it didn't.
The flavoring was bull.
Okay, but here's where it gets weird, because it turns out like on the fine print of the website, it listed the ingredients and people just didn't look at the actual ingredients.
Weird. In like the scientific name, or in like this is bull semen? Because you know how shit has like everything has like a weird scientific name.
Yeah.
What is the scientific name for bull semen?
Theory.
It doesn't actually say in the article, but I would imagine it was a
Seminostauros.
little more creative than bull semen, but
Yeah.
enough that you probably knew what it was.
Crazy.
But here's the thing: Oedipus, Ulysses, Achilles, Andrones. You guys remember the rest.
You're making that name up.
He's arguing that in addition to saying it, if you look at the 100 clients who stayed on the program the whole time, they all dropped 4.7% on average in body fat and gained about 10 pounds of muscle. So, who's the piece of shit? Is it this guy for serving a bunch of people bull semen? Or is it the people
Yeah, 'cause
who
it's
got the
probably just the
results they
workout.
wanted for not doing the research and suing the guy? Or is it Nick Donlin, the writer of the article? We'll go to you first, Emily.
Damn. I mean, I want to put the fault on the consumer because you should just read fucking labels and people are idiots and put garbage into their bodies. But I mean, it should really be the entrepreneur putting bull semen. That's a hack. Like, you were just pretty much giving people like snake oil. And they probably lost weight because the workout's not what they were eating. So.
Well, I did kind of skip this part in the article where, like, actually the ancient Greeks did use that, like, particularly the Olympians, because it boosts your testosterone levels.
Oh, okay.
So there is a little bit of science behind it. So it wasn't just snake oil, but it's also feel like you should tell them you're, like, that should be the name of your company. Like, Bull Semen R Us.
Yeah, true. You should, that should be like the marketing point, you know, because like people will eat weird shit. Like, but yeah, I'd say that guy.
All right, Runer. Well, who do you think the piece of shit is?
I think she makes a compelling point because honestly, you could probably just have listed as bull semen and be like, no, this is going to work though. And people would take it.
Yeah, and people would dig it. Those dudes who were like the paleo guys that like don't.
Oh, for sure.
You'd be like, yeah, man, the Greek gods did it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, this is bull yogurt.
Yeah.
I think the piece of shit here, I think it's the FDA. If the man listed the ingredients, he's already doing his due diligence. And if it works, it works. And honestly, like, okay, you're drinking 98% bull semen. What the fuck do you think is in your protein powder? Like your nos explode. You don't know half the shit that's in there. It's probably not that much different. It's probably just flakied up. Like it, if you're getting the results you want, that's the trade-off. If you're taking supplements, understand there's going to be some weirdness to it. Don't be a little bitch about it. Drink it.
Would you
drink
do it?
that bull spunk? Absolutely not. This is why I look like this.
You look pretty jacked, dude.
Well, I mean, that's because you don't see like from here down.
Hey, I like your
I've
angle.
been working out. My traps are getting pretty okay.
They are getting ripped, dude. You look good in the picture with the comedians this weekend, man. You look jacked.
I'm getting there. I've been working hard.
All right, Patty Daddy, take us home. Who's the piece of shit?
Red Bull. Because Red Bull, for a while, if you know this, was rumored that it had taurine. Taurine was supposedly, a lot of people thought from the Latin word taurus, that meant bull semen. And Red Bull said, nope, that's not what it is. It's a manufactured thing where you get amino acids and stuff like that, but it's not that. If Red Bull said just flat out, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is. Even though it really isn't, you read it, then these other jackoffs wouldn't have said, well, we'll just write down bull semen. People won't believe us because they didn't believe Red Bull when they said the opposite. They thought there was jizz in there. So let's just flip it around. But if Red Bull just said, look it, we have a bull on the front that flies, you know, like semen flying out of a bull, it's got to be that, and it isn't. So it's fucking Red Bull for not just going with the lie and making people drink it. It would have been the number one drink of all gay pride parades because it had semen in it, and they would have sold even more than they did before. But no. So this guy, you know, grilled cheese, Athens Johnson, whatever his name was from the diner district, that guy, he puts in the bull semen in there and says, fine, but it probably didn't even have that. He just probably said, the Red Bulls say they got it, so let's put it in there too. So fuck you, Red Bull, it's them. Bobby?
Weirdly with them there.
I think the piece of shit's the people for complaining. Do your research. Don't take supplements without knowing what they are. You're absolutely right. A-glass. You nailed it.
You eat briskets.
People that drink supplements usually can't read.
True.
That's not fair.
They want an easy fix. They're lazy.
Yeah. And what if jizz makes you powerful? I know a lot of people that have swallowed jizz and also hit me.
It does. That's why women are stronger mentally than
All right,
us.
yeah.
And the gays.
Great question. Great
Anybody
question.
who swallows semen, really.
What's the
I heard
weirdest
it's good
supplement you've ever
calcium for your
taken?
teeth. Huh?
What's the weirdest supplement you've ever taken?
Never taken one.
This is a fun one. It's called ashwagandha, but it's just like an herb from India. It's like totally pure. It's not like weird.
What is it?
It's good for, it's an adaptogen, so it kind of adapts to what your body needs, but it's good for like stress hormones and like helping you just like,
I think you're
not go
taking
into fight or
black
flight.
market stem cells.
Pretty
I'm
much.
pretty sure that's what that is.
Pretty much taking mushrooms.
Sounds an awful lot like bull semen to me. I've never actually. I don't think I've ever taken like creatine. I've never taken creatine or anything like that. Like I would go and work out and be slightly less strong than my friends because they were all taking weird shit.
Don't lie to me. You've taken a little D-ball, a little T-ball.
Look, we counting meth here?
It's
Or where
like
we
a
at?
juice. Come
Is
on.
meth a stimulant?
Is meth
a
a stimulant? Yes.
I don't know. I've never done. Sorry, never did meth.
Me neither, but
You answered fast.
have you seen
Heard
Breaking
stories.
Bad?
No,
Oh, that's a good series. You and your kids would enjoy it.
I don't care about meth. I'm not gonna watch meth.
About
making.
family.
I hate meth and cancer.
It's really a story of what one man will do to keep his family together while facing
Yeah,
a
it's about
crisis.
family.
And it turns out the answer to that is become a kingpin.
I'm a divorced dad. I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, you'll relate to this a lot.
You'll like him a
No, I
lot.
don't want to keep my family together. Obviously,
You actually have a very Heisenberg-esque look too, which is
Yeah, dude. If
I've
you
been
wore it,
told
Right.
that, and I thought they were just calling me like the third guy from Hitler. Like I was like, Heisenberg. I'm the
Yeah,
only number
what?
three.
What is it?
Were you uncertain of what they meant when they called you that?
Yeah, I just thought they were calling me some.
German
Science puns. That's stupid.
I was uber mad, which is weird because you shouldn't be that and Nazis. But if people want to drink jizz, they can drink jizz. But I think most people that are drinking that wanted to drink bull jizz.
Yeah, probably.
If it's
Not that everybody
98%,
found out.
if it's 98%, does that mean there's another one that's like low fat bull semen, like that has less?
Low cal.
that's pretty
You're like, at
good.
what point are you drinking that? You're like, this is a bit cummy.
This is like baby bowl semen instead.
You know,
Well, it's
there
weird. You
was one
share it
guy.
with friends. One person
Yeah,
drinks
that's
it, but then keeps it in its mouth, then spits it in the other person's mouth, and it's called snowballing. They do that.
Snowballing.
Snowballing. That my bad.
You know, there were like two frat bros on the program together who definitely made the joke, dude, this tastes like bull jizz. And then found out, they're like, dude, you remember the joke we made? We're getting $1,000.
Or the other joke, dude, this tastes like yours. I mean, bull jizz.
I was gonna say they're in a frat. They've definitely tasted semen before.
Bulls aren't as salty.
All right, we'll do one
It's
story.
always bull semen.
What?
Huh?
It's always bull semen. Why is that are they the most potent of semen givers?
You
the
gonna
horns.
jerk off a gorilla?
I'm not gonna jerk off a bull. I'm not gonna jerk off any animal.
Yeah.
I think bull's just like the most people will get to. Like, it's the manliest animal people aren't afraid to jerk off.
We've
I
already
want
got
to
the
make a
equipment.
drink
You
that
can-
has squirrel semen and just see if people even know it. Like, how did you get that? Like, I just want to find out, like, how did he get it?
had to bust a couple nuts.
Yeah, I rubbed their acorns together and hope for the best. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut into this drink. That's all. Imagine if they remake the new one. They're like, it's like new, whatever it was called. It's like, oh, remember when like old Coke when they like, remember it had cocaine in it? They're like, oh, this one doesn't have real bull semen in it anymore. It's loser stuff.
They all start foraging and wonder what's wrong.
Bull jizz is the worst.
All right, you guys want to do one more and get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I'll do the last one, Pat. I know I said I'd let you do it, but
No, I want you to do it. Your reading was beautiful.
thanks. So, OnlyFans star sent to emergency room after using gourd in a spooky way. Who's the fucking writer of this article? It's Will Thompson. Nope, it's Scott Thompson. Sorry, there was an ad there. So basically, I'm just going to paraphrase because this guy writes like a douchebag.
I think we get it already. Yeah.
Basically, there was this guy who was on this girl's OnlyFans. She was doing a live stream. He noticed the festive scenery in the background, offered her a $100 tip to use said gourd, and gourd got stuck because it had a curve and a cork thing. And EMTs weren't really able to do anything. She had to go to the hospital, and they had to basically carve the gourd to remove it piece by piece, so like they could take some out because it was curved and they didn't want to scrape and so now she's facing a $62,000 medical bill and is trying to sue the guy who paid her initially to use said object for reckless endangerment, and the courts have taken it up and proceedings will start, it looks like, Black Friday. So who's the piece of shit? On one hand, she's an OnlyFans star, and I'm going to call her a star, because if you're willing to do that, you're a star in my book. You know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
spell gourd?
Gourd.
Yeah.
Yeah, no H.
I didn't go H. I just went no U.
What came up when you Googled that?
It said, "Did you mean Ford injury?" And it showed some girl got hurt with a Ford car. And then another woman, "Come play with me, you humanoid slut, cryptoid cowboy, and all around gross little critter."
That seems about right.
Damn damage. That's her name.
So,
Damn damage. Absolutely.
Yikes.
like me at my day job, I don't bring my A game. This woman brought her A game. Is it the guy who recommended it? We've all got weird fetishes. Pat's into missionary sex. Andrew's into 3 women at once.
I like eye
Emily's
contact.
into literotica. I'm into keeping my personal business personal. You know, people are into gourd fucking. Is it the courts for even hearing this case? Pat, we'll go to you first.
It's you, because I'm searching for this, and you made this up, and you used gourds. Who the fuck makes up things with gourds? You went so specific, so we wouldn't think you did it, because you said pumpkin, be like, whatever, it's Halloween. You fucking went gourd, and I didn't want to see it, but I wanted to know what kind of woman had to step it up that notch. All you have to do is get naked. You don't have to hurt yourself with fruits. Like, you just do that. So it's you for making this up. But if we're going to do the real story,
I can tell you for a fact it may not have hit the presses yet, but the woman who inserted the gourd was named Jessa Rain. And so I know for a fact this happened.
former guest of the show, Jessa Rain, put a gourd in herself?
Allegedly.
I'm happy I'm not on Twitter anymore. She's the follow. I wouldn't want to see that thing. So, former guest of the show and woman who I've said looks like she has Down syndrome, Jessa Rain, put a gourd. I win.
Allegedly. And I need you to really use that phrase going forward.
No.
Legal purposes.
He did it because
This was
according to
alleged.
Robert Tamburo.
Nope, allegedly. Robert Tamburo said allegedly, and if you misquote him here, I'm going to go in the booth and end the goddamn podcast, okay?
All right. Hispanic reporter Roberto Tamborowski. He told me.
Polish last name.
Yeah, it's because he's not good at being Hispanic or a reporter. Okay. The piece of shit would be her boyfriend, Connor Cox. That's his name, allegedly, because he has a giant penis. His name is Cox with 3 X's. Why is he handing her a gourd?
Dude, I don't think that's her boyfriend. I think that's her friend's boyfriend. I could be mistaken.
No, because when I was on the show with her on Wet Spot, she was talking about that's her boyfriend. And
All right. Well, that's
maybe not anymore. I don't know the thing. You know what the piece of shit is? The gourd.
You know,
the gourd's
can
the
you
piece
give
of
me
shit.
a second? Because with that information, I need to cancel something real quick.
Your OnlyFans subscription?
This is his 3rd time he's canceled that. She's actually been on the show.
Yeah,
It
she's
was
Are you gonna
almost
cancel?
boring.
Are you gonna try to cancel that $100 you've got going her way? Allegedly.
If Bobby's giving her $100, that means that her OnlyFans is probably making her $101.
Nah, dude, she's raking in the dough.
Not with a gourd in her asshole, whatever you did.
Vagina, dude.
Gordon
Don't
rammed me. They call that video that. Gordon rammed me. That should have been it.
Allegedly disparage this woman's name. Emily, we'll go to you.
You
seem
brought
like
her
you
up.
Pulled this over.
I didn't. All I said was it's made up, and you just spilt the beans.
Oh, jeez. Who's a piece of shit?
Hey, who's piece of shit? Emma Rain.
No, it was Scott
I
Thompson who wrote
think
the
the
article.
gourd dude. The dude who suggested the gourd. I don't know. That's lame. That's
You
gross.
look around a whole room and you can't find something better. What else in that room? A pitchfork and
I
broken
know.
dreams? What was
It's
It's
like, are you a
October.
pilgrim?
It's there. You
I
go
don't
for
know.
it. See if she's brave.
I'm surprised she did that. Like, if I would have been like, that's my
Allegedly.
fall decoration.
Allegedly
Choose something
did that.
else. Like, what the fuck?
Allegedly.
That's kind of fun. Yeah, I would have been like, no.
Well, Pat, if you're not familiar, gourd is like it looks almost like a squash.
It's like
It
a long
can. It can be.
squash.
It can also be shaped like a pumpkin. Gourd is very
That's
loose. term.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
The gourd family is very loose.
There could be.
couple other
Just
things
like
that are
Jess
very
O'Rain.
loose
Hey-o.
after the gourd. Hey. Allegedly.
No, she's loose.
Glessner, who's a piece of shit.
Oh man, it's easily the doctors involved in carving it out of her if they didn't make a little jack-o'-lantern face first. Like that's the move, right?
But then what if she queefs and it lights on? I don't know. I bailed on that joke early, and I'm sorry, guys.
well, yeah, then it's a Halloween miracle.
Bro, we
great-
don't combust.
It's
when
the
we
great
queef.
pumpkin,
You think
Bobby Brown.
there's flames? What? Yo, Bobby's just terrified of vaginas.
Pussy
We've learned
is
that.
fire. No, asshole here.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Yeah, sorry. You're right. My bad. I don't want to mess up the format. Yeah, no, it's got to be. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it's him for pitching it because, you're an asshole. You're paying the money. Let's see what happens. It's her. She's like, yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Well, I think it's the court for actually hearing this case.
I agree.
Although, also, her allegedly for bringing it into the court, like you said, yes, you're a consenting adult. Any liability that comes your way after that's got to be in the terms and conditions of OnlyFans. You know what? It's OnlyFans.
Oh,
'Cause
I like the last minute pivot. Yeah, it's
they-
the workplace for endangering her.
That's right. They set her up to fail by allowing her to have fall decorations in her workplace. Anything that's a hazard, I can't have in my cubicle. I don't see why she can't either.
Pat, bring her on home.
No, it's Emily. I did it.
It's what?
Isn't Emily Siero? I did it, didn't I?
Yeah, no, I went.
Oh, I also went. I thought.
No, you said me, and then you didn't realize it was a real story.
No, I still think it's you. For you said her name.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Just
No,
doxing people,
It's
allegedly.
me because
I mean-
it's just dawning on me that people are probably gonna Photoshop these boobs behind me and the balls.
Oh
Like
no,
you
I thought
could-
they were gonna Photoshop gourds inside her.
No,
Those aren't
they
balls?
could very easily. No, it's tits, but they could very easily add above. I'm not saying to do this, but please don't do this. But if you do, tag me because I'll definitely retweet it.
Yeah, please don't. But also, you could just hang it right down there.
Pat, I feel like we did a good one, buddy.
You think this was good?
Yeah, I think it was great.
I think they went all right. Do you think Jess O'Rain will like it?
Probably not.
Good.
Oh no.
Now that we're mentioning that, who is this that we're looking?
This is Jess O'Rain.
Okay, I had
the
a hunch.
gourd.
I couldn't find any pictures with her clothes on besides this one.
Can we say that she's gorgeous? Allegedly.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just come clean and say I made that story up. I feel really bad that I put this on her and then we put it on the podcast.
Dude, she is gonna fucking hate you.
That's not fair.
You are no longer her only fan. Bobby Tams.
Right.
Bobby just wanted her attention for
I'm
so
just
long.
gonna
He
start
just wanted her
something
back on the
about
show, but
Bobby.
she was so boring.
I
Even
want
if
her to
you
come
had her
back
on,
on.
she wouldn't even argue this well.
I want her to come back on and yell at me.
I told you once I left Twitter, which by the way, my world has been better for the last 2 months since I've not been on Twitter. Since I've left Twitter, I don't have contact with any of those people anymore. So you'd have to go get them, Bobby. That's all you.
The best part's gonna be when she comes on and she's like, $100? Come on, that's at least $250.
Oh, you think she watches?
No.
She's too busy getting fucked for $6 in a gourd.
Jesus Christ, that's so mean. She's the shit. Back the fuck off. All right,
She does
Emily,
shit
tell the
porn
people where
too?
they can be before this misogynist ruins this podcast. Remember, I'm on
Where
your
they-
side here. Go with
I'm misogynist. I eat pussy.
Wait, what was your question?
Hell yeah, Patty Daddy.
He just wants you to tell people where you're going to be, how they can follow you, all that.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, cool. So I'm Emily. You guys can follow me on the gram at Emily Siero. That's Siero. Coming up Halloween weekend, I'm hosting a show at the Elbow Room.
Hell yeah, that's a great room.
Gonzalez headlining. Mo Moose is on it. It's gonna be a dope show. Ange Buxton from Mass is gonna be on it too. Yeah, and then November.
Wait, you got the Buxton?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ange Buxton, it's very funny.
Dude, so funny. I love her. Sorry.
I knew that and you didn't do that. I was like, you brought down that
I'm new to this. At least I auto-corrected, okay?
Yes.
Motherfuckers out here just,
Slang and
Try to
pronouns.
cancel me, Dad. But yeah, follow me on the gram. That'd be super fun. Yeah.
Andrew?
Titties.
You can follow me on Twitter at Drew Glessner. You can follow me on Instagram at Andrew_Glessner_ because I got fucked out of the continuation name there. Next show I'm doing is the Shit in a Hat Show, October 20th at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. It is a fun time. Come out and laugh with us. You get to make suggestions and then we just do bits about it.
A Dimebags, G Murder, Ounce. Thanks for being on the podcast. I'm Bobby Tamburo. You can check out the Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harder every Tuesday at 7:30 on Compound Media. I'm hoping to be with the comedians like the Compound this Saturday, but who knows. And then I got some dates coming up in November. Hit me up if you want to see me. We'll work something out.
Me?
Pat, you know what to do, buddy.
I know what to do. My birthday's coming up. I'm gonna be. Last year I called it my halfway to dead because I think I'll make 92, but I'm definitely not making 94. So I'm closer to death, and that's fine. So if you want to do something for my birthday, do one of two things. Go on Facebook. I've got a link for a suicide prevention thing. Donate money to that. No one should have no one to talk to. And if you're gonna kill yourself, subscribe to our YouTube first. And if you could do that, at least we'll get a subscription. Then you can't unsubscribe because you're dead.
Subscribe to the Patreon first.
Yeah,
because they won't be able to pay every month. It'll be 1 month, and then like someone's gonna take over that account and be mad. They're gonna blame us. I don't want to trail.
It's a little something first.
All right, if you're gonna kill yourself, get on the Patreon.
what
Use
is
the
your
promo code
birthday?
TTitties, and then you're all set. And do that. Second of all, know what the greatest gift of all times is? Silk City hot sauce. Use the promo code and send me some more Aztec Attack and some more Badass Jew because I run out of those two sauces. I've got the other stuff. You could buy me sauce or buy someone else sauce in my name. Kind of like you do a thing like the Human League and things like that. Do things in people's names. Do this in my name. Send someone sauce. Have them try it and use the promo code there. To do it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, we're so happy. In the last month, we've gained over 100 subscribers in 1 month's time. It's been awesome. We're well over 500 now. This year, we started a little under 200, and we're at 500 now. So thanks everyone who's been on there. We really appreciate it. I've got a show. By the time this comes out, this won't be there. So Saturday, I'll be in Chicopee, Mass. Very funny comic. Christine Blind's headlining for her first time ever, and I'm very excited that I get the feature. She's opened for me many times, but I'm very happy that I get the feature on that one. She headlines for her first time. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you're in Chicopee, come check that one out. And then Bobby, how are we doing this?
Well, let me just say one thing real quick, Pat. Suicide's a terrible thing. But those people aren't going to donate to our Patreon.
That was it. Yeah.
But those people aren't going to donate to our Patreon. So instead of contributing money there, just sign up for the goddamn Patreon. Take whatever amount you were going to give and divide it by 12 and get on for that level, please. For the love of God, we're out here trying. And remember, don't be a piece of shit.
How are you going to say don't be a piece of shit after you just said that? Like
They're dying. They don't care if that check bounces.
like they're going to off that stool.
It's comedic irony.